And now, as we wrap things up, this past summer in Cooperstown, the Hall of Fame belatedly inducted Buck O'Neil, one of the game's most endearing and significant figures, really, given the breadth of the game's history he experienced and was able to so vividly recall. There will never be another Buck O'Neil, but in his own distinctive way, Dusty Baker is as close as we can come in 2022. Like Buck, he's connected to so much of baseball's history. Among the countless examples we could cite, as a young player, he actually was a teammate of Satchel Paige, who the Braves signed to a deal in the 60s when Satchel himself was in his 60s, so that he might qualify for a pension. Dusty was in the on-deck circle when Hank Aaron connected for 715. He played for Tommy Lasorda and for Tony La Russa, and managed Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Bryce Harper, and now Jose Altuve, Yordan Alvarez, and Justin Verlander. Outside the game, Baker's a man of broad tastes. Walk into his office, Miles Davis might be playing, but so too might the Allman Brothers. And Dusty can spin a yarn in a way that would have Buck O'Neil himself at rapt attention. He'll tell you about Mays and Aaron, sure, but also about the time he smoked a joint with Jimi Hendrix. He's the only manager in baseball history to take 5 different teams, the Giants, the Cubs, the Reds, the Nats, and now the Astros, into the postseason. But until this year, all those postseasons had ended in disappointment, some heartbreakingly so. And for a while, it seemed that so close and yet so far would be part of Dusty Baker's story. Baker himself, almost always calm and collected, never publicly let on how much that one missing piece bothered him. But it did. In fact, he was convinced it would keep him out of the Hall of Fame. But then came a positive that grew out of the Houston cheating scandal. In the aftermath, the Astros needed not just a new manager, but a manager whose presence and reputation would help restore theirs. The Astros needed Dusty, and he needed them. An excellent team that gave him one more shot at a World Series ring.
The Houston Astros, world champions!
And this past week, at age 73, he became the oldest man ever to manage a World Series winner. The one line that might otherwise have been missing on what is now certain to be his Hall of Fame plaque had been filled in. During the World Series, Justin Verlander posed a rhetorical question and then answered it himself. Who's cooler than Dusty Baker? No one. And how cool is it now that this great citizen of the game has finally reached baseball's summit? And we've reached the finish line for tonight. Thanks for being with us, and sincere thanks to all the people I'm privileged to work with on this program, whose names you're now about to see. Good night from New York.
This has been a presentation of HBO Sports.